Hi beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back. So today I don't have a real set or anything. I'm just at my desk. But you know, since I have to repurchase all my lighting and everything, I figured it was gonna take a little bit to get the set like proper and stuff. So we're just gonna wing things for a little bit here. But today we're doing the unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. I'm gonna have some new stuff coming in the makeup world. I've honestly been so busy it does not even cross my mind to look at like Trend Moods page and see what's out and stuff. So it's gonna be a surprise for me today. It's gonna be like a real first impressions. And of course these are my own personal opinions on these products. It's just makeup, it's not that serious. And let's get started. Let's see if I've missed anything cool. Alright guys, so first thing is the news that Becca Cosmetics is dead, right? Like they died, they passed away, she's gone. But a couple of the things that are owned by Smashbox and like Becca's owned by Smashbox, or you know, they're all under the same umbrella, whatever. A couple of the Becca products are now moving to the Smashbox line, which include the Skin Perfecting Highlighter, which everyone knows the Becca highlighters were like their best thing they had, as well as the under eye brightener corrector thing. I didn't like that personally, but those two things that were Becca are now Smashbox products, which is cool. And it also says Smashbox Heart Becca on the packaging. I feel like they could have just switched it to just Smashbox and left the Becca name out of it, since Becca, she dead and all. But yeah, it's the news that two things that were Becca are now moved over to Smashbox, which honestly could help Smashbox's sales because I never really see them talked about these days. Also, speaking of sales, you guys, I have a small business. I have the opencrypt.com. It's all handmade by me. And my silver crescent moon earrings are back in stock, which they are out of stock for a while, so I'm glad they're back. And these also come in necklace form as well now, and I also restocked the Bones earrings, and we got the Dark Love earrings, which are brand new. All kinds of stuff. Check out my site down below if you want some like goodies that are kind of spooky themed, and some of them that are straight up like horror movie character candles and stuff. But anyways, next up, let's see what they have. Like, I see a lot of like singles, it seems like, and like weird looking palettes. So this really weird looking palette is from Gucci, which first of all, why is Gucci making makeup? You know, I'm tired of these luxury brands sticking their face in the makeup game they've no business being in. But this is the Beauté des Yeux, I don't know how to say that word, floral eyeshadow palette from Gucci. It's $149, and I could not care less about it. Oh my god, I couldn't care less about it, honestly. 3 different textures: metallic, chrome finish, satin, matte. You know, like, it's mature looking, you know? I feel like it's a bunch of like the teenagers and like the younger influencers who are buying Gucci because it's Gucci and it's luxurious. But the packaging says very, I guess, old school styles of packaging, I guess. I don't know. I'm not into it. Oh, and the colors suck too. The colors, like, every day I'd probably use them, but like not for that price tag. Okay, next up is from NYX in collaboration with Netflix's show Sex Education. Now, I've only seen season 1 of that show when it first came out and like kind of forgot about it, but it was actually really good. Season 1 was good. I don't know about the rest of the seasons or anything. But normally I'm not someone who's like, let's overly blah 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 sexualize makeup and stuff, especially things that are in cartoony packaging that are marketed towards children. That's how I felt about Too Faced products, and this definitely is more cartoony, children-esque. But also the names aren't too foul where I feel like it's inappropriate, so it's bordering that line of like, ooh, puns, but also mildly inappropriate, but not like too much where if a child had it they would know what they're talking about. So these products are like decent for me, I guess. I'm not a prude. I sound like a prude. I'm not. I'm definitely pro that stuff, but just not when it's marketed in a way that children get their hands on it. But I have no interest in any of this though, because like eye pencils, eye crayons, not for me. The eyeshadow palette, weird random colors. I think the bag is kind of cute, but I don't really like cartoon faces too much. I guess it depends on the kind of face. And then like the primer and the setting spray and stuff, and like a brow gel. Nothing I need, you guys. Nothing I need. If you're like a big fan of the show, or like you think some of the names are funny, sure. But otherwise, these are products that NYX already has in their collection. This looks so good. Okay, it's boring, but I love her. Okay, so this is the new Colourpop collection. It's 90s inspired. It's called the Plush Like Me collection. I don't care about stick lipsticks. Let's get that out of the way. The lipsticks are cute colors. Not into it. Not for me. I love this palette. I love the palette because it's neutrals, a little bit of pink, a little bit of yellow, and like some of the darker tones in here are actually dark shades, because a lot of Colourpop shadows, the darkest shade in the palette's not very dark. But I love this. I love it. And I really like the pinky highlightery thing. I just think this is so, I love the red packaging on this. It is to die for. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Next up is something from Colored Rain. It's been a while since we talked about anything Colored Rain, so I figured I'd talk about them. I really love Colored Rain's products. Like, I love their eyeshadow quality and their liquid lipsticks. They're always on clearance for some reason. The shades I love, like Classy and like, it's like a Mars one. It's like a Mars one. It's like a gray. Something like that. They're always on sale and I never understand why, because their liquid lipstick formula is bomb. A little dry, but not too bad. Very long lasting. I love it. But that's why when I see a Colored Rain product, I'm happy to talk about it. So this is their new mini eyeshadow palettes collection. We have Neutral, Wealthy, Pretty, and Sunset. So there's 4 different palettes. They are really pretty. Personally, I don't need the Sunset one with the orange, yellow, reds and stuff, and I don't need the Pretty one, which is pinks, purples, reds. I kind of love the neutrals, which is neutrals, a little bit of gold in it, a little bit of a white shimmer in it, bronzy, and I love the green because I love greens. It has like a really punch of like white shimmer, or maybe like a light, like very light icy green shimmer in there, the first shade in it. That just really sells it to me because I know I can get a green with a good pop of something bright on the eyelid, you know? I love that, and I'm interested. I probably won't pick them up just because I'm not trying to purchase a million things at the moment, and it doesn't say what date it comes out yet, but these are super cute. Like, they're super cute, and for Colored Rain's quality, they're good. But also, Colored Rain stuff usually goes on sale, so would I wait till they go on sale? I don't know. I feel like they should be at Sephora. I feel like that's a brand that could really thrive at Sephora because they have amazing packaging and colors. So I have not watched the reveal video for this, so don't kill me if I say the name incorrectly, but this is NikkieTutorials' new beauty and skincare line. This is Naima or Nima. I think it's Naima. I'm going to say Naima. If it's wrong, you know, I have not watched any videos lately, so I'm sorry. But this is from NikkieTutorials. It's her new line, and honestly, NikkieTutorials is someone I could see thriving with a new line because she knows exactly what's in trend. She's an amazing makeup artist herself. She's worked for like high-end brands like Marc Jacobs. And, you know, she's an ally because she's trans, so that's amazing. But these new launches, I'm sorry, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm not doing that right now about it. So the first launches include the Burr Cooling Eye Stick, which is like a depuffing cooler eye stick for underneath your eyes with caffeine, green tea, all that good jazz. We have Where It All Starts Cream. It's a moisturizer and primer, which is great because sometimes in the morning I'll put my moisturizer on and I'll be like, oh, I gotta put primer on top because I feel like it's a little too thick. So I feel like both of them together makes a lot of sense, and it's only $30. So I like that. I like that product. But like, am I gonna order it? I don't know. Because how am I gonna review a primer moisturizer? Anyways, the next thing is the License to Glow Serum, which is a glow pack serum for a fresh, radiant complexion with a bunch of fruit oils inside of it, which honestly, I want to watch the video now to see how that looks on the skin. But it's nothing I like am dying for, and I don't really need a radiant finish on my skin anyways, because, you know, if I wanted a radiant finish, I would just put on like a dewy primer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. And the Set It and Forget It setting spray, $25. I love a setting spray. This says mattifying though, and I don't really want to mattify with my setting spray. Like, I'm okay if it does. Like, I'm not going to rule a setting spray out because it mattifies. But normally I will just set my face with powder. But like, I'm not anti-mattifying setting spray because it makes your makeup last longer, you know? And also a blow before you go fan for $15, which, you know, she likes using the fans on her face, so I totally get that, but the fan's nothing I need. If I was going to buy anything from this, it would probably 100% be the moisturizer primer. The glow serum is intriguing to me. It's something I think I would probably like. And I would probably like the setting spray too. I don't need an under eye cooling stick in the fan. I think that's the two things that I'm like, I wouldn't buy that. But it comes out September 23rd, so in a few days, if I'm calculating when you're seeing this correctly. So yeah, I'm happy for her. I think she's gonna do amazing things, and I'm actually really happy that she didn't just go eyeshadow palette as first launch, you know, because I feel like that's what a lot of people do, and it's a smart thing to do because people love eyeshadow palettes. But this is like a very mature choice for a first launch, so I'm happy for her. I need Too Faced to stop. I need you to stop, Too Faced. Sit down, sit down. Okay, so This is their new holiday launches. It is literally like mid-September and they're planning Christmas like at home and Cracker Barrel, because that's the places I've seen a lot of Christmas lately, and it's only September. We don't need 6 months of Christmas, it seems like, honestly, because people don't let it go in December. They let that shit drag on until like January or something. I don't like that. Okay, so here we go. Put the phone down. We're going to rant for a minute. I love spooky season. I am a Halloween whore, okay? It is what it is. And it's my all year decorations. People wouldn't be into that. That's cool. Everyone does their own house decor how you want it. But I don't understand the hype behind Christmas. Because if you love Christmas, don't unsubscribe, because I understand if you love things, you can love what you want, because I love what I want, you know? I don't understand the hype behind Christmas, because I feel like half the time you're going to like a family's house or something, and you can get a present for everyone there, and sometimes there's people that you don't like 100%, or they don't like fit your vibe, but because you're related to them, you feel like you have to get them a present because they're there. And I don't like that mentality. I don't believe that just because you're related to someone, you have to like them and get them presents, or just because you see someone, you owe them something. I don't like that mindset, and I know not everyone's Christmas and not everyone's holidays are like that, but I feel like I always felt that growing up. It's like, why are we focusing on presents for these people when I don't really care for them? Or like, you know, or it's like, oh, we have to go, well, now that I'm married, oh, we have to go to the in-laws, we have to go to this place and this place and this place. And I'd rather just stay home. You know, I don't like the pressure of let's buy everything. I don't like the let's overbuy everything mentality of Christmas. I don't like the vibe anyways, because I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold at all. It's why I moved to Florida. And then I also don't like the let's go see everyone, even though some people just honestly don't matter. I hate to be like this, but just because you're related to someone doesn't mean they matter. And maybe I just have a bad life. Maybe I just have a bad mindset towards these things, but I've never really been a Christmas person. Like, I like gifts. I like giving gifts. I love giving gifts. That's my love language. I love gift giving. But I feel like Christmas is about a lot of people that you don't care for. Like, I think it'd be adorable to sit at your own house, or if you have kids or anything, and do your little thing, and that's it. Like, I don't like the whole fact that you gotta buy for everything, send everyone cards, blah, blah. I don't like it. I hope you understand my ranting, and I also hate the cold. Now that everyone hates me, let's continue with what I was gonna say, which is the Too Faced thing. But also, Christmas is super sparkly and bright and happy, and like, life isn't like that. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I should make like a thorough list of reasons that I don't like Christmas that much. It's like not my thing. I respect it. I should like a thorough list. I should make like a 20-minute video on just like certain reasons how this Christmas doesn't vibe with me the same Halloween does. I don't know. But anyways, this Too Faced collections for holidays are already out, or they're already announced and stuff. They will be out in September to November. Here we go. So firstly, it's Too Faced and there's Natasha Denona. So Natasha Denona's set is a brush and a little mini eyeshadow palette. I think the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette doesn't scream holiday season, which is why I kind of like it. I love the blue against the yellowy golds and the neutrals. I think that's really pretty. I could do without the brush set though, because like, meh. But the Too Faced things, it's the same things we've seen forever. They've been doing the same palettes for like 7 years, y'all. They just changed it a little bit, and it's the same colors every time. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, I like the little mini palette with the gingerbread man packaging. I think that's cute. But, like, how many times can you do the same colors, Too Faced? It's the holiday sets are exactly the same every time. It's neutrals and a little bit of pinky thrown in there. Like, that's every Too Faced launch ever, it seems like, for holidays. And there's always 20. There's always 20 releases from Too Faced for the holiday season. And I guess they sell. I mean, if you're in Ulta and you see the little center things when you're walking down the aisle, you see those little aisles in the center, and you see Too Faced stuff, I figure if you're getting a gift for someone like a teenager, it's adorable, but literally the day after Christmas, it's irrelevant. So your presents are irrelevant. Like people who give snowmen and stuff as gifts, because literally the day after people receive it, it goes away for a lot of people, you know? Can we tell I'm in a mood today? All right, I got tagged in this a lot actually, so let's talk about this. This is the new HipDot Game Night collection, and there's like 2 different versions of it and stuff. So HipDot, you know, I have a vendetta. I have a vendetta because of the MCR collection, and I did not purchase the second MCR collection because of the vendetta. The vendetta of it all. Anyways, if we're not talking about the brand behind it, because you know I wouldn't buy it, let's talk about the actual collection, which is a Money Monopoly Moves palette for $30, a Play-Doh Super Color palette for $26, a Ouija board palette, which is kind of my vibe, for $26, or the full collection for the Game Night collection is $74. So there's 3 things. I thought it was 2. It's 3 things. So the Monopoly palette, I hate the layout, but it looks like the board, so it makes sense. The colors, random. I don't get it. I think it's a cute concept, but executed incorrectly. The Play-Doh palette, been there, done that. We have a million Crayola collections. We have a whole bunch of cutesy themes. I don't care for it, and they already have. Like, if you're gonna buy something like this Play-Doh collection, I would say go get the big paint palette from Glamlight, because it's so much better quality and cuter, and you're supporting a, you know, good business, you know? Okay, and then the Ouija board collection. I love Ouija boards, and I love, like, I don't play them. I like the aesthetic of them. I love planchettes, and I'm also not scared to play one, but I love the aesthetic of a planchette. I just think it's beautiful, and it's always symmetrical looking, which is very pleasing. And I really enjoy the colors of this palette, but I do feel like it could have been executed just a little bit better with more sensical choices. Like, there's a weird bright orange in there for some reason, and then there's like a greeny mossy color next to a pink. I feel like that doesn't really make sense, so I feel like it could have been better executed. And I feel like there's other brands like Lunatic Labs who does these kind of themes, like spooky themes, but better executed, and not a brand who screws over their customers. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't talk about much today, you guys. I feel like I really didn't. I feel like I ranted a lot. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you wouldn't mind, down below, I'd appreciate it. You can check out my shop, theopencrypt.com. Again, my crescent moons are back in stock, and I hope you guys have an awesome day wherever you are. Bye.